Hello and welcome back to Rollercoaster Tycoon, where we are at the title screen once again after the Mega World Park, which, well, I've said a bit in that ultra short video, because speaking about timing, huh? I mean, I basically cut the other video before that, right before we finished it. What did I know? Anyway, yeah, so we finished the Mega World Park, and even though it was a nice park, you know, looked good, I kind of disliked it because of all the tedium that had to be done there. But luckily for us, that is behind us, and we can focus on the next challenge, which, to be fair, we are more or less at the end of the game, and really, the closer we get to the finish, which is only 2 parks away, the more excited I get. I mean, this video has been recorded, like, I think more than a week ago by now when it goes up, but I just have felt like I just want to, you know, reach the end, basically. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play Venus Bonds and pause it straight away. Done, finished. Oh, look, we got orange water here. So, on a faraway planet, this area of land needs turning into a theme park, because that's what you do on faraway planets, right? Right. The objective is to have at least 1,600 guests in your park at the end of October, year 4, with a park rating of at least 600. Okay. How big is the thing? It's only a third of the size of Mega World Park. That's still big, but mission free. It is not open, so let's change that first. Oh, and there is also nothing in the park, really. So now, what is the terrain that we have to work with? It is a giant square. Oh man, speaking about original shapes, right? It's just a massive square. It seems to be rather high though. If I look at the edges there, you know, it's what height? Oh, ooh, height 15 even. And the water is of course at height 8 or 7. All right. So we have quite a bit of space to work with, but with 4 years to fill up the park, we also need quite a bit of space. And to be fair, you know, I think if we want to play this out right, by the way, just out of curiosity, how deep is the water? It's not that deep, but it isn't shallow either. So anyway, if we want to play this park up to the 4 years, I think we need to have a proper pathing plan, you know, if we want to conquer this orange goo. It looks more like a volcano planet, and the good thing is over here is there is no grass, so no ticking off the mowing option. Hooray! So yeah, the Venus Ponds, you know, the terrain, it might seem difficult, but I think it will be to our advantage, as we can easily go into the underground, and rides will therefore be pretty easy, high in the ratings. So having said all that, as for infrastructure, we're going to cut off this one square. We're going to run it across the water here, and then basically do like a... Oh. So we're going to run it across, basically do like a lollipop thingy in there with a cross, and then have all the tracked rides be mostly in the outside, and have all the slam down rides be mostly in the inside. As far as that goes, really, because on the slopes, of course, we cannot really have slam down rides. So we'll have to be careful. But I think working in squares is like the clever solution. And I think this, well, above the water, I mean, we don't have to remove plants. At the same time, everything we build here will be more expensive. Yeah, no, let's do our very first pathing section over here. So we'll go up the slope and then expand all the way up there. So we know what to do with the path expansion stuff. Let's have a look at the rides that we have available. So we have transport rides. We might as well build those at some point. We have 4 years time, so it shouldn't be that difficult. Okay, well, that's next to nothing, really. Wow, look at this though. Look at what we have available here. Nice. This is actually a really good coaster, this mouse coaster. This is also really nice. It's cheap, but can be made pretty good. This is also relatively cheap. I say relatively because the longer we build it, of course, the more expensive it becomes. And at $100 a track piece, you really want this to be done right. So this will be like a second level coaster, but it's really good at making tons of money. So in terms of coasters, yeah, we got it. You know, we're good. Whoa, and in terms of thrill rides, my goodness, usually the gentle rides start out like, or the thrill rides start out like our gentle rides, and here it's the other way around. Nice. No water rides though. And yeah, well, you know, golden combination here with a few more. It's not bad, you know. Alright, so having said that, do we have... Yeah, this doesn't really come as a surprise, does it? Now, apparently, at least from what I read in the comments a while back, this park has a harder gas generation stuff turned on. So it will be more difficult to track gas, but we should deal with it, you know, on this far away moon. Maybe if we do start doing the scenery, if we if we land this one home like really quickly, maybe we'll make like a landing base, you know, with rockets for our guests to also arrive at. First though, I think we need to get started with it. So let us first, and well, we're gonna do this. Let us first get started with the path expansion. I think that's what we need most here. So there, and then there, and then over there. So we'll just go over here, and that will be it. Next up will be shops and stalls, because we need those. We cannot live without the basics here. So we'll get that. Now we don't have any guests walking up, so I'm gonna hold off with the pricing. But let us go. Oh, and of course this watercolor here, and this one is of course orange, because orange is the new blue. Anyway, let's have all our guests be blue. Let's go with a completely blue color theming here, right? So next up then is a toilet, and these by itself should lure guests to the park, right? And as said before, we're gonna wait with the pricing till I can see what the budget is of our guests. So next up should also be this. You know what? We'll just we'll place like a golden combination like here right at the start. I mean, we might as well. So, and that with look, golden combination, all done for. Nice. And I also want some trash cans and a few benches, especially here, you know, like where the food stuff is. So, good. Well, guests? No? Alright. It's a good thing I opened up the park. There's not much to do here, but still, yeah, it's a good thing we opened it up. Now, as for like where the path up goes, I think we shouldn't go out too far, but we should go out a decent bit far. So I think over here is like a good place to get the path going. That's quite a bit far. Let's get it a bit closer. So there. This is just for reference. We won't really be using it for now, but this is just for reference. Right, so as for like the main path, I think we should not connect stuff up to the path here, or perhaps we should. Because if we don't, all we can really connect it up to is here and here. I think for now that should be the way we operate. So we'll also get something across the water here. Again, also just for reference, so I know where to place my stuffs. And now we can. Oh, you know what? Oh, balls. apples. You know what we totally forgot? We forgot to do the eggheads. Hopefully our first research tick hasn't gone off. No, it hasn't. So in theory, what should happen is like we should still get everything at max speed. Speaking about which, how is our money loaning situation? Oh wow, we can go. We can loan quite a bit. Oh, that's interesting. Anyway, I think what we want first is a few gentle rides, because really we have all the rest. So, yeah, well, maybe a swag shop, but swag shop is something for later. I want a few more gentle rides to just start out with. So, knowing that that is what we want, I mean, both these and these are just amazing. However, this is cheaper due to the fact that it can, you don't need to build it that high. So let's do this one. And let's build it on top of the water. And I guess if we build it here, then... or we build it there. Let's not do that. Let's get it there. And then, let's see. That does mean that we do need to extend this by 1. Alright. And then get this up a little bit, like there. About. Exit there. Now, do we have... Yay! Guest number 1! Hooray! 60 bucks. Oh, that's not bad. Of course, guest number 1 will be damaged. I mean, I'm sorry, I can't resist, you know, I have to be in the park myself. Everything is taken care of, guest number 1. Now, as for this, let's set this up to a testing speed of 86. So, let's see. We can even go a little bit higher than that. 93. Perfect. Alright. Okay, so that can be opened up, you know, and regardless of our guest budget, which seems to be okay, you know, 60 bucks is not bad. We are going to charge 5 bucks because I need the startup money. So, there we go. Oh, and also, we are going to do the space style. Yeah, I think we're going to go space style all the way here. Because we have this as well with the pathing. So, it just looks good. And I also want this to play music. How is Martian style? Is that any good? No, it is not. I don't want that. Space style? I don't know. It's I'm about to make the worst pun ever here, guys. It is spacey. Oh yeah, that was the absolute worst. Alright, good. So, Tower 1 is a fact. Look, and here is guest number 2. Also happy. Only 50 bucks. You shall be, Lance. Lance, welcome to the park, mate. 50 bucks. Okay, so it's 50 and 60 so far. Doesn't seem to be that high in terms of budget. And with the harder guest generation, that is gonna be a little bit challenging. In that, well, you know, what you will see is that they will empty their pockets rather quickly. I think that's a trap with 50 game euro bucks. You know, I don't think we'll have guests with 110 like we had in previous parks. So. Now, let's call this the Earthcom settling. Sounds very space-like, right? Oh, you know what? What we can do here is do goo color. Look! Now it seems as if the water is coming through the floor. I think that's pretty cool. We'll have purplish with white. And then this is gonna be black with yellow. Yeah, Earthcom settling. Totally weirded up colors. I don't care. I mean, this is space, so I mean, what colors do you even have there, right? Lands, yay! You know, the good thing is all the guests are pretty happy in the park. So Now what we are gonna need is we're gonna need at least one mechanic. We're gonna need at least one handy dude. Oh man, the assigning here is terrible. Now you are basically there to just keep this exit clean. I don't assign you for like anything else. Handyman one. Also, do we want you? Can we give you like space color suits? And then give you like a white suit? Yeah. This for you it doesn't really matter much, but let's go black all the way. Maybe we should make you orange. I mean, this is a color of orange that you usually cannot get. So we'll take it, you know. We'll have handy dudes in orange and mechanics in white as true astronauts. Alright, good. So, first ride done. Let's also get like another gentle ride in. Oh wait, another one. We barely have them available. Let's go with the cheap one, you know, and do the monorail. And I think it will be the one exception to the rule that we don't connect stuff up there. Because in reality, I don't really feel like adding too much path. But I don't want to connect up too many rides over here. So I think if we just do the monorail, we should be good. Now let's see. I don't want it here, and I do want it there. So, oh nice. Look at that station. That looks actually pretty good. I like that. However, I also want to maximize the helicopter cars. Well, 11 is good enough, I guess. So we'll do. We won't make it too long. So we'll have to be careful for our queue times. And also, we'll have this be there. So the pathing will be very efficient. Look, that is very efficient, isn't it? And then let's do the good practice here with the queue. Let's see. There, it isn't too long, it isn't too short. I hope that will just be perfect, right? Now, if we want to truly make this a cool ride, we'll have to go into the underground. So that is what we will do. Oh, wait, yeah, okay, hold on. And then just go back up again, you know, there's no need to make this fancy. And then basically right now it is ready for its return towards the station. I never said it would be a great ride, but it won't be too long, you know, so. And then of course what we can do here is add fountains to it. Like there, 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 there. No? Okay. There. There. Right, okay, so let's pause it again. Because this is going to be... Oh, and look, now there's plenty of gas. So we can now do a proper budget check. So 50, 50, 80. Oh, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. 60, 60, 80, 60. Oh, you are tired. 70, 60. A lot of them are 70, are in the 60s and 50s. They're 80, 60. Yeah, okay. So it's not that bad. I shouldn't feel worried about the budget all that much. They're not on the rich side, you know. If I saw 40, then I know we have poor gas. That's what it comes down to. So we will charge $5 because we can. Maybe we'll have to add a bit of scenery bits and bobs around this bit here. I don't expect us to have any more rides, and because we are above the water, we should have this cycle monorail have better ratings, or so is the theory. Now let me see. This can all be opened up, right? Yeah. I don't know about the ride time, but I have a feeling that it won't be that long that we need to up this significantly. Even though I know this to be a very, very slow ride. So I will still up this to 10 seconds. And I think what we should call this is the... why don't we call this hilly energizer? Yeah. So, wow, look at this though. We are getting guests by the boatload, it seems. Good. Let's also give this a color. Are we gonna stick with the blue tracks? And also this red line here. I don't think we can even change that. So let us utilize that fact a little bit. Now I don't even think that. Oh, this actually has an influence on the. Wait, hold on a sec. So there's a fence with this covering. Okay, that's odd. That's really odd. Let's go with green because it matches the queue. And then different colors per car. Yeah, let's do the different colors. Now that I've seen that you can color trains differently, I definitely want that. Yeah, so there, and then yes, and then we had it like that, right? Yeah, we had. And then car 5. I mean, I'm not gonna do too many crazy things, you know, just gonna mix it up a little. So, there we go. I like this. And then I was complaining about tedium in the Mega World Park, and now I'm doing it myself again. And for what reason? Because it doesn't add anything. Wait, it should only be the even cars. Hey, wait. Right, back. Yeah, so I was on a mosquito hunt. Didn't catch the bugger, but ah well. And then, yeah, this one should be, because it's even numbers that have the other color, right? So, yeah, that's true. Right, so the Alien Energizer. That's officially a ride in our park. Good. Now, this will all, of course, be luring in guests like there is no tomorrow. What I think we should do is also add our first coaster, and I want that to connect up there. So, what we're gonna do is, oh, wait. Right, that was again the mosquito interfering, and if I see it again, I will pause and try to snap it, because I still didn't get it. Now, what I was saying was, like, we will have the coaster be over here, but I did not expect this gap to be here. It's not a big issue, though. In fact, it's rather nice, because that means that we can go below it with tracks over here, so... all is good in the world. Now, what are we gonna do in terms of station? I am inclined to have the station be... I kind of want to utilize this hill, so rather than going over here, well, actually, what coaster are we gonna build? I feel like this is definitely the one that we should take on first. So, if we do this, what we can do is we can basically curl lift it up. And then we do utilize the hill, and then basically we can go all the way over here, whirl a little bit, and then get into the underground, like right next to the path. That would be really cool. And then through the underground, get back. Sounds like a good plan. Where are we gonna locate the station? I feel like this line might be pretty solid for that, but then we can have a few underground sections already, and despite them not being on the track. Yeah, this seems good. I like that. It might not be the best in terms of placement for like entrances and exits and whatnot, but we'll worry about that later. So, right now, well, balls. Right, wasting money here. Anyway, that's how it should be. And we'll go max length. So, there we go. Right, that should go there. This should go there. And before we continue, this is what we should do. You know, this is good practice, and I will continue to at least well, live up to it or practice it. All right. Now, I guess what we should do is this, because I want this to be a rather long-ish queue. And then do again a bit of terraforming. I mean, this is a decent sized queue, right? Yeah, this is pretty solid. Alright, then into the underground we go. And then also, I seem to have found my favorite ride. I am on the Earthcom Satlink all the time. So, I mean, good for me, but I don't know. I think if we don't finish this coaster like soon, TM, then I'll be leaving the park pretty quickly. Because I know myself, you know. I'm a thrill seeker. Nice, okay, so that is actually the same height as the path there. Pretty good, pretty good. Nice, alright, time to get this going then, huh? So let's see if we can indeed utilize this hill for lifting purposes. To me, it seems like a success. To the game, it seems as if this were too intense. However, this is pretty doable here. And then down. Let's not remove that bush. So this is pretty cool. And then over here to this side. Right through all these fountains. Helix down large. Oh, that's actually interfering with the ride entrance. Helix up. Oh, that does work. Nice. I like that. So we're basically making the most out of like two things, and that is, you know, what would be like really good? If we were to go up here, we have plenty of pace for this. Yeah. Yeah, hold on a second, game. Why exactly? That's not what I want to do. Maybe we should do like the helix up large over here and then go up. Exactly. And then a tight curve. That doesn't work out. I don't like that. What I want instead is like a tight curve here. And then a tight curve. Because what I want for this thing is to... I don't know. I don't think we'll need like a steep... Or maybe... Do we have brakes? I can't tell right now. And there are brakes. Shall we do at least like one brake to like 57 kilometers? And then... Yeah, I think this is the right call. And then all we need to do is that. Now at 57 kilometers, we will have probably plenty of pace to make it up to where we need to be, which is more or less there. And we're only at height 11 anyway, which is also, as it happens, where the coaster is at right now. Look, this actually puts us back, like, right at the... Okay. Let's... wait. Let's... Guys, we are standing right here now for a choice. Obviously, we could go for rocket cars. But if we want this to be safe, and I kind of do want that, then I feel like what we want is the one train. Because then it will never crash. And I feel like if we have this crash, we're basically in for trouble. That's what it's gonna come down to. Wow, look at this though. It's not that high in terms of excitement rating. I don't know if we would be able to do something about it. Maybe have like a track go around the top. Maybe that would work. I don't know, we'll have to see. Anyway, as for this coaster, I think that we should try and aim to build things crash safe. So with that in mind, let's do the Ladybird cars. Because if we do rocket cars, then we only have a 6-passenger capacity. And I think that would be killing our finances pretty hard. This has a 20 passenger capacity. So, yeah, that should be good. Now, I don't expect this to be a 6 in the ratings. What we can do with this, though, and I think what we should do that, is we should pair this up with like another coaster. Yeah. What we should do here, I think key to winning this park is pairing up coasters. Yeah. Let's do all the coasters paired up. So that means that the next one will also be of this type. I'm thinking though, I said I wouldn't want to connect stuff up there, then this isn't helping. Okay, maybe we'll make an exception for the other coaster and just connect it up there, do a shared exit, so... Yeah, I guess we're kind of forced to do that, so... Anyway, let's set this up, and of course... As we do not have crashable coasters, I also do not see a reason for mechanics to be assigned to a coaster. I mean, sure, you know, it has downsides, but there's definitely also upsides to doing it like this. Yeah, this should be good. So basically, we only need the 2 handy dudes and the 1 mechanic to be good. Alright, this is gonna test right. What we're gonna do is give this a respray. We're definitely gonna do this. I love this, I love this, I love this. We're gonna do this for... Are we gonna do this for all the things that have trains? Yeah, let's do that. Oh man, I should have known that before, you know that. Now we only have 2 parks to do this stuff with. Unfortunately. Yeah, that's too much purple. I don't want it to be a completely purple park. That's not the intention here. Let's go with a regular brown. Are we really though? Let's do this. And then go from blue to purple. So, blue. And then that. And we'll reverse it with the seeds. And we'll do it 2 at a time. Because there isn't that many colors and we have like 5 shadings to make. So then we'll have to do this. And then get that. Yes. I mean, I'm thinking here, like, is this the right way to go? Probably. So then this is like the cross point between them. So we should have this and this. And then that will be the reverse over here. Because now it should be this. And then that. No, that. Yes. And then this, and then that. And then last, it should be... wait, wasn't it like that? that? Yeah, that's exactly how it should be. I don't know. You'll see this. You'll see that this will be butt ugly. Oh man, I'm sure this will be butt ugly, but why don't we call this the Visitorium? You know, for visitors from other planets. All right. Now this is open on its test run, but I will open it up like straight away because I know we're gonna need the money, and I know that the ride will be decently okay-ish, good enough for like a first ride. What we then need to do, of course, is get our basics covered here. Like that, yes. Right. Okay, looking good, looking good. Now, whilst it's raining, I don't think that the guys want to go on this. How is this? Oh, it still doesn't have any test results. What we should know, though, is like for how long the... Oh, wait, no. I clicked the wrong thing. It's only 1.35. And it's only 1 minute 18. Yeah, okay, so this won't be that good then. that we have just established. Okay. I guess an underground section isn't really cutting it, you know. Maybe we should have gone for more speed, I don't know. But what we have at least here is the basics of this park laid down. And we have already 1/10 of the guests in the park. So, yeah, so far so good, I'd say. And we are ready to do more space exploration here in the Venus Ponds Park. But that and more all has to wait for next time when we play more Rollercoaster Tycoon.